Gundam TCG enthusiasts, rejoice! A new set is upon us! 𝐔𝐷O2 Dual Impact! But not only do I have one booster for you all, I got 2 boosters! That's right, I got 2 boosters open for you all. And we're also going to check out the starter deck that released the exact same time as Dual Impact STO6 Clan Unity. I got 2 of these, but we're going to look at one of them, but I will bust the promo pack from the other one. So folks, I went on a little bit of a scavenger hunt looking for some Dual Impact booster boxes because yet again, is Bandai unable to print enough products. Some shops only got 8. Some shops got plenty of product. Some shops got no product. Some shops had to go yell at their distributors just to get any product. Some shops didn't even get the starter decks. For instance, I went and did a pre-release over at Toy Buzz and Fizz in Plainfield, Indiana. They didn't even get the starter deck. I got lucky enough to actually get a booster box from that shop as well. They basically were giving it to the top 5 winners. I did place first in the pre-release event. So, yeah, so that did definitely help me there for that 100%. Because that definitely helped me get my 3rd and final booster. As you know, I only really like to drop or pop 3 of these boosters, and then I can buy everything else I need on the secondary market. As of the time of this recording, the day before, Friday, I'm recording this on a Saturday, this was originally about 185 on the secondary market. Today, or 180 something. Some stores were selling 170 on TCG Player. These have jumped up now to 200 per box, but the market median is still about 180 for these. So I was able to pick these up for 160 in Terra Haute, Indiana. Yes, Terra Haute, Indiana. It was about an hour drive from Toy Buzz and Fizz on Friday night, but lucky enough, you know, drive through the night. The only thing you have to worry about is a bunch of semis. But it was a nice drive. Nice little drive up to Terra Haute, Indiana to Full Moon Games. I'll leave a link down in the description below to their store, so you guys can go check out Full Moon Games if you are in the Terra Haute area of Indiana, or just definitely want to take a drive up to Terra Haute. I would call first, of course, to make sure they still have booster boxes of Dual Impact and of Clan Unity. But yes, I was lucky enough to get 2 of these boosters as well. Like I said, 2 of the Clan Unity starter decks. So we have both of those as well. So I was able to get everything for 𝐔𝐷O2 that released. My hope is 𝐔𝐷O3, Bandai will finally get their act together and they'll start releasing things to shops with more quantity. Finally, actually start making money. I don't know why it's like this, but Bandai, for some reason, the first couple sets of one of their new games always seem to struggle getting product out. And then after that, it's like, product everywhere, kids. No need to worry. We got product, and more product. Get all the product you need. But, yeah, that's really about it. So, anyways, we'll go bust these booster boxes a second here. Let's start off, of course, with the Clan Unity, the 6th starter deck in Bandai's release. Again, Iron Bloom was number 5. Good luck ever finding that on the secondary market at all until reprints happen for it. That's what I'm going to say for that until like reprints happen for starter deck 05. Just finding even finding a cheap brick is going to be near impossible if finding a sealed starter deck is even going to be possible. But I got lucky, found these. Not charging too much on the secondary market. They're about 45, which is about what I paid at Full Moon. 45 on the secondary market. Or, of course, you could just go buy the cards that you want from it. Everything else has been relatively cheap. The LRs in here are relatively cheap. I am glad to see that, of course, the 5th starter deck, Iron Bloom, has actually started going down in price. The Fatal Strikes and the Gundam Barbados 4th form are going down in price. Again, you do need 2 of these to get the entire playset of everything. So once again, if you've never seen a starter deck open before, you'll get a deck of 50 cards. Remember, Bandai only plays with 50 cards. You'll get a little promo pack that's a all art of one of 16 different types of cards in the game. So typically you're looking for the all arts of your LRs, and then you get a little how to play sheet. So we don't care about the how to play sheet. We already know how to play Gundam. So we're gonna flip this. We also get your tokens in the back, which again, yeah, it's nice for people if they have if you don't have tokens as of yet. But I have plenty of dice to play the game, and not mentioning there are companies selling tokens as well. So there you go, token sheet if you ever need them. All right, for the starter deck, you get 2 of the, I'm going to butcher this name because, again, I don't know all the Gundams out there. The 𝐂𝐲𝐋𝐀 or the 𝐂𝐲𝐋𝐀 or 𝐂𝐲𝐋𝐀, I think. Omega Psychome. Again, when linked, if another friendly clan unit is in play, this gains first strike and can link to 𝐒𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐃𝐄. So that's as far as I'm going to get. We're going to have the Red Gundam. Funny enough, while I was in Japan, little funny story, I saw this guy's figure running around in Crane Game stores. I was checking out and playing. If I had known what he was, maybe I would have picked them up. But anyways, we get 2. You get 2. Red Gundam has Breach 1, and on attack, choose up to 1 friendly clan unit. It gets +2 AP during this turn, and it can equip. And its linked pilot is Sujito. And then you'll start getting all your 4 ofs. So you get a 4 of the 𝐂𝐲𝐋𝐃 Omega Psychome deploy. If another friendly clan unit is in play, choose 1 enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. Then you'll get 4 of the 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾 GQ. Activate main, support 1. Again, meaning that it can tap itself to give a +1 to another friendly unit. It does have a link to Gaia, as well as the 𝐑𝐄𝐋 has a link to Amata. Then we have the 𝐵𝐔𝐃 GQ. That's 4 of that. Then you get 4 of the Red Gundam. Just the vanilla Red Gundam with that can link to Shuji Ito. Then we have 4 of the Ortega's Rick Dom GQ. Deploy, choose 1 enemy, choose 1 of your clan units. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit with 3 AP or less as its attack target. And then you will get 3 of Sugi's 𝐵𝐔𝐃 GQ. And then we will get our pilots of 4, so 4 almost of everything. 4 Amata Yuzahara Machu, which again has burst within the shields. You can add to your hand, and then when linked, you may look at the top card of your deck. If it is a clan card, you may reveal it and add it to your hand. Return any remaining cards to your bottom of your deck. And then we will get 4 Shiju Ito. Again, has burst to add itself to your hand when coming out of shoot, and then during link attack, if you have a clan unit in play, you look at the top card of your deck, return to the top or bottom of your deck. For one of our 2s, we have Ruthless Tactics, main or / action. Choose up to 2 friendly clan units. They get +2 AP during this turn, or of course you can touch them as a pilot. Then we have High School Girl and Smuggler. Main, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 clan unit. 1 clan unit / pilot card among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards. Cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. Another 2 of in Fierce Unity. Action, choose 1 friendly clan unit. They can't receive battle. Choose 1 to 2 friendly clan units. They can't receive battle damage from your enemy units that are level 2 or lower. We have 2 in of the base of clan battle. Burst to deploy from the shields. Deploy, add 1 shield to your hand. Activate 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 main, basically rest this base. If a friendly clan link unit is in play, choose one friendly unit, it gets +2 AP. We have another base of an Kenbanko LTD that says burst. Again, add this, deploy this card, deploy, add 1 shield your hand, and once per turn, when a friendly clan unit links, it gains breach 3 during the turn. And then finally, our last 2 for the deck is another set of close combats, just another art of it. And then, just like every one of them, you'll get your 10 resources that you need to play the game for your thing. 1 base and 1 EX resource. So that is pretty much the deck. The only 2 ofs that you have to worry about are the 2 commands, the bases, the bases period, and then the command here, again, the Fierce Unity. So even one of them, you just have to worry about the fact that there's some 2 ofs in here, but other than that, you get a lot of 4 ofs. I'm surprised there's no actual units that are not 3 ofs. Typically there was like a unit that had like a 3 of, but nope, every unit in here was a 4 of. So pretty nice there. The only units you'll have to pick up another booster or go online to pick up for is the 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐁, or however you say that, and then the Red Gundam. So with that said, it is time to pop open the promo pack. And it's going to be a Shuji Ito foil right there for you all. So that is our alt art. We do, of course, have one more, like I said, so we're just going to bust this one. We're not going to look at the deck itself because it's the exact same thing that we already looked at, but we are going to bust the promo pack from it. Again, that's what really makes these products actually a lot more expensive, what makes these starter decks actually kind of a pain to find on the secondary market cheaply. Even bricks, for some odd reason, go up high, and I'm not exactly sure why bricks go up high, because really what people are after is this. And we are going to get a Gaia's Rick Dom, so unfortunately we are not going to get a alt art of either of the LR Gundams in here, the 𝐑𝐄𝐋 and the Red Gundam. Well, we looked at the starter deck, now it is time to look at the set itself. Once again, if you've never busted a Bandai booster or you didn't get lucky busting set 1, you get 24 packs per box. There are 12 plus 1 card per booster box, or per pack. Each booster guarantees you 7. Each booster guarantees you 7 LRs and then 2 alt arts. The alt arts can be of rares, commons, uncommons, and then or all arts of the LRs. So my hope is that we're going to get some promos of the LRs. For some reason, I thought this box could bust and then you fold it at the point like Star Wars Unlimited boxes, but I guess I busted so many Star Wars Unlimited. Anyways, there is no specialty pack art here. It's just the 𝐑𝐄𝐋 as the only art. Once again, here is just the breakdown of the set. It is going to be containing 130 plus 13 card types, 50 commons, 32 rares, 3 tokens, 36 uncommons, 12 legendary rares, and 10 resources. So that is what we are expecting here. And then for our first pack of GDO2, we're going to start off with a Graze Ritter ground type. There you go. So we got a Graze Ritter ground type. Would they destroy if this unit, if it's your opponent's turn, choose one of your Gilahorn units that is active. Aspiring Pilot to choose one of your AEUGs units / bases. It recovers 2 HP, or Fei Yuri. So you can put her as a pilot. Then we have a Delta Plus with a Weaver mode with a Repair 2. Then we have the Gundam Airmaster Fighter mode. By the way, Purple did officially release their cards in this set. So Purple now has all their support. So if you got the Iron Bloom starter deck, the Gundam Barbados. Gundam Barbados did get an LR in this set, is the first form Gundam Barbados. So, Gun Cannon GQ, the 𝐾𝐒 MMO GQ, the 𝐔𝐉𝐃𝐒, the hierarchy. I know we're not talking about much about the effects, but we'll talk about effects when it comes to the hierarchies. Buster Gundam. Its name is Rusigo. We have a rare in the Age Device Burst. You can choose one Asano family pilot card from your trash, add it to your hand. That is if it comes out of the shields. As a reminder, burst means it comes out of shields. Or main, if you have an AGM system unit in play, place one EX resource. Now, I did forget to stay. That is always going to be the trait that is down here. So as we can see, like, 𝐒𝐓𝐃 is down there as well, like Gilahorn. So always be watchful. And we got our first LR in a Quebel. A Q-Bell. Like I said, you are going to berate me for my mispronunciation of mobile suits. But I already own one of these. Funny enough, I opened it for the pre-release over at Toy Buzz and Fizz. It was my only hit from the 4 packs I was given. So anyways, it has Wind Link. It gets suppression. Again, the suppression is the new mechanic where that when it attacks your opponent's shields, it deals 2 damage to your opponent's shields simultaneously. So that's really nice. So you can basically double strike your opponent's shields. And then during pair with a Neo Zeon pilot attack, choose 1 damaged enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. Definitely probably a really nice card to maybe think about for like red, blue, cyber new type. Again, it is going to want to pair specifically, maybe link specifically with its pilot, being Haman Karn. Basically, we want to link specifically with it for Haman Karn. But anyway, so that we can get the link suppression. But anyways, you could still get the during pair Neo Zeon pilot on attack, then choose 1 damage enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. And of course, we do get the new resource cards here. So we have the Gundam 𝐄𝐒 as our resource. Next up, we got the 𝐒𝐍𝐃, Galio Baden, Gundam Age 1 Titus, White Wolf, Core Booster, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐒, Datrus Weapon, Datrus Command, Beneath the Mask, Erin's Swabble Gaze, or Graze. We have another rare in the Carter's Graze Ritter Ground type. During your opponent's turn, the enemy unit battling this unit gains first strike, which is pretty nice. And then we have our first new base of the set, the Sodan Burst. Again, deploy this card, add 1 shield to your hand, then choose 1 friendly unit token. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit with 5 or less AP as its attack target. So basically, you want to deploy tokens and then hit those tokens with this base. And then we are going to get Gundam X as our token, as our resource. Junis Custom, 𝐒𝐔𝐿, Zaku 3 Sleeves, the Diva Base, Tartarus, Police Zaku Armored RRU type, Alalasun, Mobius Peacekeeper Team. I do like this card right here. We'll just talk about this one. It's an activate action, destroy this unit, choose 1 enemy base/shield this unit is battling, deal 6 damage to it. So basically, you can kamikaze into one of your opponent's bases and kill it. So even the 6 health bases can get kamikaze for this. But is it good? No, because it is a level 4 2 cost that doesn't have a link, so it would have to go for 1 full turn. So is it good? Maybe for like some pre-release events, maybe you wanted to put it out there to deal with your opponent's base, but still pretty interesting. Then we have a Jin long-range reconnaissance type, a persistent and fortuitous, a rare in the Zetas. During pair and attack, you may choose 1 enemy. Choose 1 of your other units, destroy it. If you do, choose 1 enemy unit level 4 or lower and deal 2 damage to it. We did actually, funny enough, get the pilot for that as well of 𝐒𝐍𝐿. 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐄 𝐒𝐓𝐃𝐄. And then our second other rare for the pack will be the Varlant. When paired, choose one rested enemy unit with 3 or less HP. It won't be set as active during the start of your opponent's next phase. So just a nice way to like freeze stuff. And then we have another Gundam X. We have the Raider Gundam MA mode, the Methus, Family Devotion, 𝐒𝐍𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 𝐔𝐈𝐿, the Marcisi, the Marisi, or something like that, Lunda's Dallas, Lunda's Dalens. Okay, gotta learn a lot of new names. Turning Point of History, Rick Dias Red, Sila's Light Type Gun Cannon, Jared Massa, Awakened Power Rare. It's main, choose one unit card that's level 5 or lower from your trash and pay its cost to deploy it. That's actually pretty nice, especially for purple. You definitely see a lot of playability in that. And we already got one of our LR pluses, and like I said, we were hoping to get mobile suits or the LRs, but we got a Quibble or a Quibble art there. Just take a look and gander over that. Textured, You know what? Bandai knows how to do their LRs right. It's like all nice and textured. So tasty. Tasty indeed. We gotta give it a sleeve to protect it. We should sleeve up the LRs too. But bam, there we go. Clear clear dragon shield right there for you all. Bada boom, bada bang. Look at that, nice and pretty. And then we just have an EX base. I don't know why they still give you this. As long as you have one, you don't need another one. So, all right, we got a Nemo, Gundam Leopard, Abdul's Mackinac, Galbada Beta, Isaac, Gelio Bondin, Amada's Hyrukun, Calamity Gundam, another base in Dominion, 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐀𝐓𝐄𝐃 Custom, a rare, and the 𝐒�𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐵𝐿. Yes, the 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐵𝐿 actually has another unit in the game. 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐵𝐿 came in the Wing Gundam starter box, but we got another one here that is during link and attack. It can link to any Oztrade pilot. Choose one of enemy units with 2 or less HP and rest it. And we got ourselves another LR in the Elmeth. Another Zeon. Man, we've just gotten all the Zeon units. The Neo Zeon is the Quibble is a Neo Zeon, but we got a normal Zeon here that is done poi. Look at top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 green Zeon pilot card from among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards to your deck. Remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck, and during link, this unit gets +2 AP. So, am I impressed with this one? Not really. It's nice that it could look for any Zeon, green Zeon pilot, so it could look for the Char, but yeah, not great. And its link is to Allah Soon, so we've seen Allah Soon, and then we got the 𝐔𝐄𝐋. I believe that's how you say his name, the 𝐔𝐄𝐋. This has the LR++. Or the C++, this got the C++ treatment for the resource. Oh, by the way, forgot to say when we did open the box, you're guaranteed 2 or 1, no, you're guaranteed 1 C+ resource. But I did see someone pull this at the pre-release, a C++ of the 𝐔𝐄𝐋 resource. Looks very pretty indeed. So we got that resource now. We got the 𝐔𝐄𝐋. Undying Persistence, Gray's Ritter Ground Type, the 𝐂𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾, Obla Frost, Aspiring Pilot, Gundam Age 1 Titus, Sisterly Care, the 𝐓𝐃𝐈𝐒, Gundam Heavy Arms, Gundam Mark II Deploy. If a friendly white base is in play, you may pair one 𝐒𝐓𝐃 from your hand with this unit. And then we have, for our other rare, we have Arnold Rand and Tifa Adel. They have burst added to our hand, and when paired, you may discard one card. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal one Vulture unit card among them and add that to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. And then we have a 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐀𝐓𝐄𝐃. Moving on, we got a Gundam Age 1 Titus, a White Wolf, Core Booster, 𝐂𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐃, Raider Gundam MA Mode, Methus, Gundam Leopard, Gundam Airmaster, Freedom Base, Raider Gundam. Then we got Moment of Respite, a burst to draw 1, which is pretty nice. And then main, choose one purple pilot card from your trash, add to your hand. Really good just to cycle back the purple pilots. And then we have Callum Bannon, burst again added to our hand. And then while it's equipped as a pilot, while there are another friendly white base unit is in play, this unit gets +2 AP. And then we have a Gundam Epyon, resource. Oh, one Gundam. Mora's Determination. Shuji's Hideout. A really good, actually, funny enough, I think might see a little bit of play. Red base that states it's like anything else. When burst, you deploy it. Would deploy, add 1, shield your hand, and then it's a base that actually has a destroyed effect that states choose one enemy unit that's level 4 or lower, deal 1 damage to it. Very interesting. We got a TARDIS, Guelo Bodden, Familial Devotion, Shaga Frost, Val Victorian, Hirakurui, these Psycho Gundam MA Mode, Gundam X Rare during pair with a Vulture pilot. Destroy, choose one Vulture unit card with level 5 or lower from your trash, add that unit to your hand. And we got ourselves another LR in the Gundam X. Say, look, it's Gundam X's for days. So, Gundam X is a suppression naturally, and then during during your turn, while you have 7 or more cards in your trash, all other Vulture units get +2 AP. So, pretty nice there. And we already saw Goran Ron, the pilot right there. That is his name right there, is Goran Ron. You just get both pilots in that card. And then we have another Epyon. Next up, we got 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐒, the Methus, Gray's Ritter, ground type, Aspiring Pilot, Delta Plus Wave Rider Mode, Gundam Airmaster Fighter Mode, Persistent and Fortuitous, Genonence Custom, Raider Gundam, Inns Schwabel Grays, Momentary Respite, another Camel, and we got the C++! Boom, 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 boom! Bang, 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 bang! Look at that! Woo! Look at that! I saw this only get pulled at pre-release, but we pulled one as well. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that resource. That is a pretty resource right there. We can't be holding this, but it's textured. It's got, it's so nice. Gotta maybe put it into a sleeve. Oh, yes, there we go. That's so pretty. So pretty looking. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Alright, well, that's definitely an amazing pull there for sure. We got Gun Cannon GQ. I don't know how anything else is going to pair against getting ourselves the C++. The Kaikurogawa MA Mode GQ. The Gundam Age 1 Normal, the 01 Gundam, Alexandria Base, the Slipnir Base, Jared Mesa, Gundam Heavy Arms, the Psycho Gundam MA Mode, Gundam Gundam Asterion MA Mode. Our first rare will be Risuigo Gray's Custom 2. Deploy, choose one of your units, deal 1 damage to it. If you do, draw 1 and then discard 1. And then a Hakam Karen's Gaza C. When paired, choose 1 enemy unit that is level 3 or lower, deal 1 damage to it. And we got ourselves also our C+ resource in Gundam X. It just cannot compare against the C++, but it is a nice looking card indeed. Next on the docket we got Comrades Come First, Chillable GQ, Mora's Determination, the Goffrin. We do have a couple of these units now in the game, like the Zaku Police, that can't choose the enemy player's attack target, which is nice. We're seeing more cards just like the Zort, so more just units that can swing into stuff. We got the Hammerhead Base, the White Gundam, Jared Mesa, Gundam Heavy Arms, Psycho Gundam MA Mode, the Gundam Asteran MA Mode. We got the Guandon Rare Base. Burst, deploy this card, add 1 shield to your hand, then if it's your turn you may discard 1 red card. If you do, draw 1 card. And we got another LR in Gundam Goose Center Rebake. Does have blocker, and then deploy, choose 1 of your units and 1 enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. Just kind of what the purple strategy already kind of wants to do. And it equips, and its named pilot is Akihiro Altland. And then we have a Doctress token. So we do, of course, have a new token in the game with the Doctress token, a 0-1. The Gunouts, the Delta Plus, Alexandria, Garfrin, Rick Dias, the Plizaku. That one looks a lot stronger. Quatero Banjanai, Buster Gundam, Gundam Asteron. We got a rare and decisive Last Resort. Burst, choose 1 enemy unit that is level 3 or lower, deal 2 damage to it. And main, choose 6 purple units from your trash, exile them from the game. If you do, choose 1 enemy unit and just straight up kill it right off the board. So very interesting, just a straight up just kill spell in the game. We got Dramatic Turnabout, burst to draw 1 card, and then main, choose 1 friendly damage unit, it recovers 2 HP, and then draw 1, which isn't too bad. And then we got the Red Gundam resource. We got the Bequeto, Orga Krot and Shani, the Zroman Sleeves, Shuji's Hideout, the Rick Dias, Gundam Barbados, 3rd form, another, of course, Barbados for the Barbados archetype. This one just needs attached to a Tekadon trait to get stuff to go, but does come in and does have to deal 2 damage to it itself. The Gundam Parfriact, Laughter Franklin, Heart Set on Revenge. Its name is Rusigo, a rare in the Haku Shiki, Hakushiki. Does have blocker, and then while a friendly white base unit is in play, it does gain repair 1. We have another LR plus in the Gundam Vertigo. I believe this also has an LR++ as well, but I do have one of the normal arts, I believe, of this guy as well. So anyways, he has Breach 1, and then when deployed, if there are 3 or less enemy shields, choose 1 enemy unit with 5 or less AP and deal 2 damage to it. So just another look. So we did get 2 LR pluses, both of them being LRs. So that is very nice. Those are what I want to do so I can complete collections of the LRs. And then our thing at the back will be an EX resource. Again, I don't know why we need these, but hey, I guess they can still put them in there. Gundam Age 1 Titus, Galio's Swabble Grays, Obafrost, Gundam Airmaster Fighter Mode, Slipnir, Hammerhead, Gundam Feract, Lala Soon. There is, of course, the pilot for, the Elmeth. Amada's Hurricane, the Gundam Leopard. We have Fit Asano, So Flit Asano does have the burst again, and then when linked, look at top 3 cards of your deck, reveal 1 green Earth Federation unit card / 1 card with age device in its name among them, add it to your hand, return the remaining cards to randomly at the bottom of your deck, and we have the Gundam Barbatos First Form! Attack, if this unit is damaged, you just get to draw 1. That is really nice there, just a nice, like, draw 1 while this unit is damaged, which again, really nice card there for purple, and again, it does equip to Mikazuki as well, so you can link it there. And then another Doctress token. So folks, I checked it out. We're 5 LRs in, so there are only 2 more left to get out of this box. We have both of our LR plus. We got our C plus resource, so we're just missing our 2 LRs. Gundam Barbatos Third Form, Nemo, White Wolf, Marasiah, Gun Cannon GQ, Doctress Weapon, Turning Point of History, Gundam AG-1 Titus, a Shiga Frost, the GX. Once per turn, when you place an EX resource, choose one of your age system units. It gains Breach 2 during this turn. And then we have another Hyakushiki, and then we have a Gundam Age 1 Normal. Gundam Age 1 Normal. Gundam Age 1 Normal. O1 Gundam, Alexandria, Slipnir, Doctress, Barzam, Persistent and Fortuitous, Genet's Custom, Raider Gundam, Swabble Grays, the Gundam X, Rare, and then we pulled another new rare in the Red Gundam. During a link, it gains high maneuver, and then it can link to anyone with the clan trait. And then we have the Psycho Gundam. White Gundam. Junit's Custom, Gundam Leopard, Core Booster, Huad's Delnaz, Kikagora MMO GQ. That one looks a lot stronger. Lafta Franklin, Mobius Peacekeeper Team, Calamity Gundam, 4 Murasame, again burst, and then link once per turn. During your turn, when this unit recovers HP, if you have 4 or less cards in your hand, you can draw 1, which is pretty nice. Then we have a Gundam Mark II Titans. During pair with level 3 or lower pilot destroyed, you may discard 1 unit card. If you do, return the card paired with this unit to your hand. And then we have the Zeta Gundam. Doctress, Barzam, Comrades Come First, Chillable GQ, Mora's Determination, the Goffran, Gundam Part Fact, Laughter Frankland, Heart Set on Revenge. Its name is Guisu Raisugo, a Sugi's Gelgoog GQ. Deploy, choose 1 enemy unit. If that unit is level 5 or lower, deal 2 damage to it. And we did get the Gundam Vertigo normal art. And then here is his alt art for you all. And finally, another EX resource. Alright, 1 LR away for the first box. Barzam, Baquedo, Desel Galate, Abdul's Maganak, Gaza C, the 𝐔𝐄𝐋𝐀, Gundam Airmaster, Doctor's Command, Rick Dias Red, Sisterly Care, Gundam Asteron, activate main, support 2, deploy, choose 1 other new UNE units. It can't receive battle damage from enemy units with 2 or less HP during this turn. And our last LR will be Gundam Age 1 Normal. Deploy, you may discard 1 green or Federation unit card. If you do, place 1 EX resource in. If you are level 7 or higher, draw 1 card. And finally, an EX base. Well, folks, the box is done, giving us our hits. We have hit everything for the box, so we're just going to speed through. Hammerhead, White, Bakwedo, Orakrot and Shani, Gazoman, the Shugi's Hideout, Lala Soon, Mobius Peacekeeper Team, Gwen Long Range Reconnaissance Type, Persistent and Fortuitous, a new sign, Burst. You can choose one AEUG base from your trash and add to your hand, which is pretty nice. You just get a base back to your hand. And then main, draw 3, discard 2. Then we have an all-range attack. Burst, choose one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. Main, deal 1 damage to all enemy units other than link units, which is pretty nice. I just stay straight up, just deal 1 damage to all enemy units, which is pretty good. And then we have a Gundam Barbados First Form, Rick Dias, Barbados Third Form, Junis Custom, Dezel, Zaku 3, Diva, Amada's Haruken, Calamity Gundam, Dominion, 𝐒𝐄𝐋 Custom, Forbidden, a Gundam, does have blocker, and during your turn, this unit can't receive battle damage from any units that are level 2 or lower. And then we have a Gundam Age 1 Spallo. During Link, while you're level 7 or higher, this unit gains First Strike. And we have another Gundam Kiramis. Comrades, Orakrot and Shani, Zaku 3, Gao Balada Beta, the Raider, the Undying, Val Victorian, Quatero Banjani, Heart Set on Revenge, the Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type. We have another Gundam Aerial Rebuild and with high maneuver, and then during pair, if you have 4 or more command cards in your trash, this unit gains blocker. Another Gundam Age 1 Spallo, and then a Quibel resource. The last 2 packs, folks, of the booster. Second to last pack, Tartarus, Police Zaku, Nemo, Gundam Leopard, Abdul's Maganak, Galbadi Beta, Gundam Leopard, Gundam Airmaster, Freedom Base, the Gundam Raider Gundam, the Argama Base, which is a burst. Deploy this card. When deployed, add 1 shield to your hand. This base can't receive enemy effect damage, so pretty interesting. Okay, I thought the box was done giving us hits, but I guess somehow we're going to get 8 LRs out of this box. Alright, 8 LRs, alright. The box just keeps giving and giving, you know, keeps giving. We have a 𝐒𝐋𝐀 Omega Psychum. Again, we have a 𝐒𝐋𝐀 unit from, of course, the starter deck, but a 𝐒𝐋𝐀 did get a unit in this set as well. Which, again, is a deploy. Look at top 3 cards of your deck. You may deploy 1 clan unit cards level 4 or lower among them. Return the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck. And again, it links to Amata Yuzahaya Machu, which again, you'll have to get out of the set if you do want to link this. And then we have the Psycho Gundam. The last pack of the first box. Can I complain about the first box? No, not at all. First box was amazing, as we got the Gundam Age 1 Normal, the Chaquel Bull GQ, the Gazoman, Diva, Hyzak, the Methus, Dominion, Freedom, Beneath the Mask, the Sala's Light Type Gun Cannon, another Haman Karn's Gaza C, and we finally did pull the unit for the Quibel in Haman Karin. Again, that is our pilot that we were hunting down to link with this. So, burst, that's burst, and then when paired, this unit is red, choose 1 enemy unit whose level is equal to or lower than this unit, deal 1 damage to it. So, kind of does the exact same thing that Marita Cruz kind of does. Just the aspect here is that she doesn't do it while attacking, it's only during the pair. And then our last resource will be another Gundam Barbados First Form. Well, folks, that was a heck of a box. Let's just do a quick recap of the box for you all. So for our LRs, we got a 𝐔𝐄𝐋𝐂𝐓𝐄𝐃 𝐂𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾, the Gundam Age 1 Normal, a Gundam 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐒, a 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾, a 𝐒𝐿𝐵, Gundam X, Gundam Geisen Remake, a Gundam Barbatos First Form. So 8. I count them 8 LRs. Maybe it was 8 LRs. I swore I thought it was just 7. But nonetheless, if it is 8, all right, that's better than I thought. I was underestimating the box. And then for our rest, our 2 LR pluses will be a 𝐒𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾 and then a 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄, followed by our C+ in the Gundam X, and our C++ resource of the 𝐔𝐄𝐋𝐻 Gundam. Woo! Best pull of the box, 100%. Amazing pull for the box. But we do have one more box to bust open. Let's see if we can pull any better. Let's see what all arts we can pull, as well as see if we get 8 LRs for the second box. Folks, it's time for 24 more packs of GDO2 Dual Impact. Let's see what else we can pull as we start off with Mora's Determination, Shugi's Hideout, Tartarus, Galio's Baldwin, Familial Devotion, the G-Mots, Gundam AG1 Titus, Sisterly Care, the 𝐓𝐃𝐄, Gundam Heavy Arms, the Zetas, and our first LR, first card of the box will be the Zeta Gundam. During Link, activate main once per turn. Choose one active friendly base. Rest it. If you do, set this unit as active. It can't choose enemy players' target during that turn. So very interesting card indeed for white. And we have a Doctress token. Second pack, we got Galio's Schwabble-Grays, Oblafrost, Gundam Air Master Fighter Mode, Slipnir, Hammerhead, Barbatos Third Form. That one looks a lot tougher, a lot stronger. Guatero Bajani, Buster Gundam, the Gundam Astron MA mode, and then another Momentary Respite and Kamel Biden, and then we got the Gundam Barbatos First Form. 𝐂𝐉𝐃𝐄𝐒, Brazen, Bequedo, Dizelle, Abdul's Maganak, Gaz's C, Gundam Airmaster, Datra's Command, Rick Dias Red, Sisterly Care, Gardos Ran, and Tifa Adel. And then we have another Gundam AG1 Normal, followed by a EX base. The Nemo, White Wolf, Marasai, G-Cannon GQ, the Datress, White Gundam, Gundam Perfect, Lalasoon, Amada's Hurricane, Gundam Leopard, the Raisugo Gray's Custom, and we got the Psycho Gundam! Okay, well, another new mobile suit for us. It is one of the Titan mobile suits. Of course, it got Breach 3, and then during pair with a Cyber New Type Pilot, any Cyber New Type Pilot, one of your Titan units destroys enemy shield area card with damage. This unit recovers 2 HP. Its Link Pilot is for Murasama. So we've already, of course, seen her before. So there she is. There is the link for the Psycho Gundam for you all. So really cool one. Again, kind of maybe something to think about for Cyber New Type, because again, any new type pilot just links with that. It's really just pairs with that. It's really good. So you could do like Marita Cruz, which is a Cyber New Type pilot. And then we have the Gundam Kurmag. The box wants to give us all the hits here at the start here, folks, because we already got 3 of the LRs already down, as we have a Delta Plus Wave Rider mode, Alexandria, the Goffrin, Rick Dias, Police Zaku, Gundam AG Titus, Shagai Frost, Val Victorian, Hurakur, the Psycho Gundam MA mode, a Barlent rare, and then another Talgies rare, and then a Quibel token. We got the Genesis Custom, Gundam Leopard, Core Booster, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐿, 𝐑𝐄𝐒, the Barzam, Doctress Weapon, Turning Point of History, Gundam AG Titus, a Frost, another Hama Karn Gaza C, another Sugi's Gelgoog GQ, and then a Psycho Gundam. Chalabul GQ, Gazowen Sleeves, Diva, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐾, Methus, Gray's Ritter, Valvectorian, Quatora Bagina, Quatoro, Heart Set on Revenge, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Unit, Forbidden Gundam, and the Gundam AG1 Spalo, and then a Gundam X. Doctress, White Gundam, Genesis Custom, Gundam Leopard, Core Booster, 𝐒𝐍𝐍𝐿, that one looks a lot stronger. Laughter Franklin, Mobius, Calamity Gundam, Awakened Power, and Gundam Mark II. And then a Quibell resource. Aspiring Pilot, Delta Plus, Gundam Airmaster, a Gun Cannon GQ, the Karagora, Gundam Age 1 Normal, Dominion, Freedom, Beneath the Mask, Sala's Light Type Gun Cannon, the Argama, and then we did get the Gundam Kirmas, a new mobile suit for us all. Deploy, if there are 4 or more Gillohorn cards in your trash, draw 2, then discard 2. Its Link Pilot is Galio Bodwin. We've seen him before plenty of times. And then we got a 𝐔𝐄𝐋 resource. Of the 4 LRs we've gotten so far, we've got open now 3 of new ones, and then 1 of a repeat from the first box. Baqueto, Dizel, Abdul's Maganak, the Gaza C, 𝐔𝐄𝐋, Comrades come first. That one looks a lot stronger. Laughter Franklin, Mobius, Calamity, a new sign, and then we got the Gundam Ephion, another new, man, all the hits are coming in the top part of the box here. We haven't even hit like the midway point so far. But we got ourselves another unit here with, of course, during Link once per turn, during your turn, one of your units destroys an enemy unit, but battle damage set this unit as active. So very interesting there, and we have an EX resource for our last card. The 𝐂1 Gundam, Alexandria, Slipnir, Doctress, Barzam, Comrades, Gabthel, Haruki, Buster Gundam. Its name is Rise Go, a Carta Gray's Ritter ground type, a Soldan, and then a Gundam Ephion. Ephion? I still don't know. Orokrot and Shani, Zaku 3, Galbeta Beta, the Raider Gundam, Undying, Gundam AG1 Normal, Gundam Airmaster, Doctor's Command, Rick Dias Red, Sisterly Care, All Range Attack, and our first LR Plus will be another Gundam Versago. Funny enough, I opened one of these at the pre-release as well. So as like an extra pack, the pre-release over at Toys Boss and Fizz gave out. So that means that I now have my playset of this Gundam. So that's pretty nice. And then an EX base. So our first LR Plus. Again, I'm looking more for the pluses to be in the LR area. Undying, Gundam Age 1, Kalyabul GQ, Gazowen, Diva, 𝐒𝐍𝐶, Dominion, Freedom, Beneath the Mask, Sala's Light Type Gun Cannon, Dramatic Turnabout, Flint Asano, and then the Gundam Kirmas. Hammerhead, Barbados, Nemo, White Wolf, Marisai, Gun Cannon, Doctress, Turning Point of History. We haven't even pulled the other Char leader yet either. That is in white. We have not seen him yet. Gundam Age 1 Titus, Frost, the Carter's Gaza Ritter, the Sodan, and we got the Red Gundam as our C+ resource. Folks, I think it's time we just simply go to the rares and all that. I'm pretty sure we've seen all the commons and uncommons that we pretty much need to see. So we'll just speed through that. First rare is, again, another Gundam Age 1 Swallow, and then we have another Gundam Gossen rebake there for our LR, and then another Gundam Epyon. Once again, we're just gonna speed right through all the commons and uncommons because I'm pretty sure we have seen everything the box can offer. As we have another 𝐒𝐄𝐒, and then that completes my playset of the Quabels as well. So pretty nice, and then another Psycho. One more LR left in the box, folks. If we are supposed to be getting 8 LRs, where I thought we were only supposed to be getting 7. Hama Karzan Gaza, and then another Haman Kairen, and then the Red Gundam. Just, of course, speeding right through. Like I said, we're only looking for the rares and stuff. Another Haiku Shiki. Another for Murasame, and then, of course, the Gundam X. Just gonna speed on through. AG device, and our last LR will be the Limanoff. But we are still guaranteed our LR plus, or our last plus, and then an EX resource. We got a Gundam M2 Titans, and unfortunately one of our LR pluses will be a rare plus in Sugi's Gelgoog GQ, but I do like the art of that. That actually is pretty cool art. Well, I would have liked to see another LR plus to fill out those ones. This is still pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then a Daughters. Well, folks, the box is done giving us hits, so we're just gonna speed on right through the remaining 3 packs, see if we can get anything else with a Gundam X and a Red Gundam, and then a Gundam AG1 Normal. Let me get that into frame for you all. We got the Gundam Astron, and then the Gundam Area Rebuild, and the 𝐒𝐄𝐋. This is it, folks. Last final 2 packs. We'll just speed through showing you what the normal stuff is so you can all see it. We got the Guadon, the Hyaku Shiki, and then, of course, the Zeta. Final pack of GDO2. We'll do it slowly. 𝐒𝐄𝐋, Comrades, Orakron and Shani, Zaku 2 Sleeves, Galbadi Beta, Raider Gundam, The Victorian, Quattro, Heart Set on Revenge, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type, Gundam X, Decisive Last Resort, and then a Gundam Barbados First Form. And that be it, everybody. That is our second box. We'll do a quick review of the box altogether. For our LRs, we got, of course, a Limith, a Quabel, Gundam Gossen Rebuke, Gundam Epyon, Gundam Karmas, Psycho Gundam, Gundam AG1 Normal, Zeta Gundam, and for our fancy stuff, we got a Gundam Versago, a Sugi's Gundam GQ for our pluses, and then our resource plus was the Red Gundam. But overall, these 2 decks, these 2 boxes were definitely fun, but the best card out of them all was definitely going to be 100% the plus resource of the 𝐒𝐄𝐋 resource right there. That is definitely the best card of the box. So, let me know your thoughts, guys, down in the comments on GDO2. What are you guys most excited to pick up from GDO2? Have you guys gotten lucky to find some GDO2 out there in the wild? Did you get lucky to do any of the pre-releases or anything like that? Let me know also your thoughts on the starter deck, Clan Unity. Let me know all of that down in the comments. And let me know what your favorite card from the pull is. I honestly know it's the resource. But you guys can let me know all that down in the comments, and while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can notify when my videos go live for you, and we'll see you next time. I'm on Dragons TCG.